Hello, my pool playing friends. What is going on? I hope you're having a great day. This is another video in the KickSafe series, which I didn't think would be a series. I actually thought it would be one video, and then we did another one. I'll link that up above. And I didn't think it would do so well, and it actually did pretty well. KickSafe is a safety-only game. It's played with a 9-ball rack. I'll put some rules somewhere around here for you to look at real quick and just pause for a couple seconds for you to read those. All right, that's plenty. Basically, it's a 9-ball rack. Any ball that's made is spotted. You always shoot at the one ball, and you get a point by playing safe and getting ball in hand. Now, in the rules, and I mentioned this in the past, it kind of says every time you get ball in hand, the other guy gets a point, and first person to 7 loses. We like playing to a winning thing, so every time we get ball in hand, we win. Now, another cool thing with this video is I cut out all the stuff in between shots where we're thinking or we're talking or walking around the table figuring out what to do. I took 3 full games of KickSafe, which took over an hour, and I edited it down to 20 minutes or whatever it is here. I probably will not use the Telestrator as much because it's going to be cutting out and going in, but let's head over to the table and kick this thing off. All right, I gave Matt the break because Matt likes breaking, and the break doesn't really matter as much in KickSafe. In fact, I don't even know why we use the triangle or the tandem rack there. Matt made a ball in the break, so he gets to continue shooting, and that ball gets spotted. And then he will shoot. Now, you can, in 9-ball, you can still push if you'd like. Or you can just take the shot wherever it is. Goal is to play safe. So I think I left a little bit in the first rack just to kind of get an idea in the rack. And then I'm going to start cutting it out. And I'll just, you'll see I'll do a cut. I've already edited the video, so I'm just narrating the edited video. I don't know what Matt's doing here, looking at something on the table. Looking to see if he makes the one where it goes, but that's probably not a good idea. It is nice in this game if you make a ball at spot. So if you make the one, it's always going to spot up where it goes. So a lot of times you can make the ball and just leave the cue ball knowing where it's going to be. I think he tried to play that, get out of the way, past the 6 and 8, yeah, and he didn't quite get there. Left me a shot, and as you see, I just cut everything out, and it's right there. I tried to do something better than that, which I didn't, so left him wide open. The one's going to spot up, or the 3-ball that I made is going to spot up right here. Now, Matt can make this and leave me over here somewhere, or even right there is fine, and the cue ball is going to spot up behind the 3 there. Hang on, my phone's going off. I need to mute some chats here. I got pretty lucky to hit that and get relatively safe. I think Matt can hit it. He was going right at it. So he was trying to make it and come up this way so that the one ball spot, he would be behind the 9 and 6. I decided to leave him behind the 9 and 6. He has 2 different ways to go. He can go up table or he can go down table like this. He got right around and missed it, so I get a point. I'm on the board. Now I'm going to try to line the cue ball right here. But I hit both balls just enough to spread them right apart and leave the 1 ball right there. So what are you going to do? That was pretty good by Matt. Playing safe behind the 6. I have an easy 1 or 2 rail kick. And now I was just looking to try to get some kind of hit, getting kick safe from there. I was looking to move the cue ball over, which you can't do. That's really not allowed. Matt, unfortunately, scratches here. Always know where your tangent lines are, kids. I'm trying to lock him up on the 7. And I did not do it. That shot comes up a lot, and it's a lot harder than it looks. Seems like you should just be able to follow the cue ball open, right into a ball, but not easy. Now here, I don't really have much. I'm going to try to get behind the 5 and bring the cue ball all the way down. I played that really well, if I say so myself. It looks like I hit a little chalk thing or something right here. Matt has a 1 or 2 rail kick. I'd go 2 rails into it. here, here, and out. Just like that, except for I would try to hit it. I'm sure Matt tried to hit it, but, you know, it happens. I'm going to try to get behind the 3 and 5 all the way up past the 7. I didn't hit it hard enough, and I hit the 7. Matt, I think, is going to scratch. Yep. It just had that feeling to it. I mean, I've seen this video before, but I had that feeling to it like he was going to scratch. So I'm quickly up 4-0 in a race to 7. Now, granted, we are doing a couple games. Now here, I wanted to follow it more and have it come and hit the 3, but I got really good on this. This locked up right on the 5. Matt has to go 2 rails into it. He barely missed. Now he missed and he scratched. Do I get 2 points or do I only get 1? I think I only get 1. Now there I was aiming to hit the 7, have the 1. You do exactly what it did. I wanted to get locked up on the 9 though. I don't remember when we played this day. This was a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Now Matt got stuck here because it would have been better if I would have made it and would have spotted. But again, another miss and a scratch. I'm up 1-0. Again, we are only playing 3 games. We are not doing a race. But for keeping score, I threw the score in the lower left. So you can see it. Pretty much just did alternate break or winner break and whatever. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter because the break can be a push out or it can be a safe. White Gatorade, it's Glacier Cherry, I think, Gatorade Zero. Now, if I make this ball and leave it over here, Matt is in a lot of trouble. Because the 1 ball is going to spot up right about here in the back of my head. Yeah, just a little stun forward, a little bit of right spin, maybe even a little bit of left spin just to kind of have that cue ball slide over. And this is a hard hit. This 9 ball is giant. This might as well be like a beach ball size. Matt has not recovered yet from the second game. I'm just going to lock him up here, and I'm going to start this chain of pain. The chain gang pain. Pain chain gang. Chain pain. Matt just barely missed it, but he put the 5 up there, which is going to spot. And now I get ball in hand again, and now there's 4 balls here to kind of hide behind. So I'm making it and leaving it on top, knowing the 1 ball is going to spot here. Matt has kind of a blind kick to the ball, and he missed it and scratched. And I'm just racking up points here. I'm going to keep doing the same thing. That one I wanted to go a little higher. I wanted to have the 1 go off the 7, kind of up here, but this is still really good. It's a full ball snooker. And look where the 7's going to spot up. I almost feel bad. And I'm quickly up 4-0. This is part of the reason why I did this video this way. I didn't want to just watch me, annihilate Matt well, maybe I did. But this can happen in this game, and because of this wall here, it's just every time I get ball in hand and I get it safe. Now, hang on, let me pause that. I'll see if I can go back just a bit. So what Matt said here, kind of like in a game of 9 ball where everything's kind of blocked up, he's like, what if I just hit these balls as hard as I can, or hit these balls and clear up everything? The problem is he didn't take any time at all, and he just lined up and 1-stroke this. And it's not bad. I mean, the 8 and the 2 are still here. The problem is he took a follow there, which means I'm up 5 already, and I can put this ball right here again, which I missed. I think it's going to leak out. I think he leaked out just enough for him to get a shot. Now, if he makes it, he can leave me where I have this 1 rail kick and I have to miss the 7 and go into the 1. And I have to make sure I get a rail, and the 6 barely got there. That was the only rail. I had 4 balls. 2, 8, 3, 9, and 6. That's 5, actually. Good idea. Matt hit that one a little too hard. He was trying to leave me behind the 7. And now I can go start making the 1 again and leaving him up table. Because the 1's going to spot underneath the 2. I can rebuild this wall of balls here. Matt under hit that one a little bit and kind of floated it more than really attacking it. I'm on the hill and I'm going to stop this right behind the 2. And I think that froze right into the 2 ball. I don't think he can go. Well, maybe he can. Okay. But quickly we are now up. If we were keeping points, it would be 14-0. Not that we're keeping track or anything, but what we decided here as I'm racking is we decided, I think we were playing a race to 2, but because it was so fast and it was on camera and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to post highlights of the shots or whatever. We were just like, let's just play one more game and see what happens. So that's why we're playing this third game. So we're not playing like a race to 3 or a race to 2 or anything, although we might have been. We just decided to go with it for now. So yeah, this is a tough way to narrate because of all the cuts in between shots, and I'm not spending time to think of what I would do, so I'm kind of just let this one go. I think Matt meant to make that, along with Sally selling seashells on the seashore. I tried to make that, I think, but I don't know, because it would have spotted. I don't know if it fits in here or if it would have gone here, and that cue ball is terrible. Matt's going to lock me up right on the 4. Really, really good shot. Obviously, better if it would have been frozen, but that's hard to do. I was kind of going for the hit. I was hoping the 1 would go past the 7. The cue ball come this way, but it didn't. Matt's just going to use this giant wall of balls here. Slow down. And he got me. Now, there is no jumping involved or jump cues, but there is masse. So I actually had to masse in between these two to cut the angle off to hit that. I was glad to get a hit there. I didn't get a safe. Oh well. Now Matt, knowing that he can make it and have the ball spot up, was trying to avoid all this. Accidentally hit the 4 and it spots up. So I'm going to get a straight on look at this, and we're starting to get, like we did the last game, we're getting this patch right in the middle of the table that I can use to hide the balls on. Now that I was just didn't want to draw back that far. But it turns out to be really good because he doesn't have a 1 rail into it. Very, very good hit, and he got safe. That was great. That was Matt's best shot of all 3 of these games. That was my worst shot of all 3 of these games. I should have aimed without English and gotten the angle first and just used the English to run it, as opposed to spinning it off the rail and kind of guessing where it was going. Matt's going to lock me up on the 2 here. Didn't do it. The cue ball wanted to float a little bit further. He got a little pokey at it, so the 1 ball had a lot more juice on it. I was trying to float this over to about here, but this is still okay. I barely have enough of this ball to hit, I think. Or I overcut it. Yeah, didn't have enough of that ball to make it or really do anything. A lot of times in this game, it's similar to 9-ball, where you're just getting out of the inning and you're coming to the back to the table with a better shot than you had before. The balls are laid really weird for playing just a straight safe. Here, I'm trying to get behind the 2 and I missed. But this is not a big target to go 1 rail, actually 2 rails off. I don't know if Matt was trying to make the 6 or not, but kind of left me straight in. I'm trying to leave behind the 8s, and it just leaked out. Although it doesn't look like Matt can hit it, so he had to kick at it. He hit that one a little bit light. It opened up a little bit too much. I'm on the board now. It's 1-1. And here I just wanted to leave it in line with this. And I hit it way too hard, and Matt has a shot here. So let me know, what do you guys think of this format of cutting and leaving out all the parts? It is much longer to edit, and it takes a little bit longer to do what I'm trying to do. To edit the video before I narrate it. But if this is a preferred method, I may do this for more matches and leave out some of the thinking. Matt tried to do an Efren shot there, it looked like, but no, he actually tried to get past the 5 and didn't. So I'm up 2-1 here. Here I want to leave him behind the 7 if possible, or no, behind the 8, but I didn't get there again, hitting it too light. Leave him at an open shot. Matt was just trying to get everything in line here and just missed by a little for both. I'm going to try to do the same, try to bring this down. I got lucky that the 1 hit the 6 up here, otherwise the 1 I think would have come down for a shot. Matt had a good hit, he needs a rail or make a ball, and that works just as well. I meant to make that. I didn't mean to really hit the 8. I was trying to use the 8 as a blocker, but I think I got okay. Matt has to go 2 rails around this. Great hit. Matt is kicking way better than he was in the first 2 games. I'm kind of glad we got those 2 out of the way before we started playing. Now here I've been under-hitting stuff the whole game, and I did it again. I don't know if Matt meant to make that to just show off that he can make it, or if he was trying to get behind the 3 or something. I think he was pointing, he was trying to get up here somewhere. Now, I wanted to go around this and go here, but I didn't. Oh, we'll kind of just stay away from the telestrator until something obvious comes up. That was rough. Matt was bridging over everything. Still, he left me bridging over a ball. I mean, I can hit it, obviously, but that one I was trying to make and do something with the cue ball, leaving it over here or something, but I missed. I think Matt was just trying to bring it back under the 7. Almost got there. This is how a lot of these games go. It's not 7 and out. Notice there's nothing around here, so if you make the ball, it doesn't do anything. So it's harder to leave safe, and everything's kind of spreading out to the rails now, which can happen a lot in this game. Matt got exceptionally lucky in there, has full ball snooker on me. It's a fairly easy hit, unless I want to scratch. I should have gone here and here and hit it that way. But I thought I could leave the cue ball down here and hit the 1 out. So we are tied once again. This is really good. Just line up your tangent line so the cue ball goes into the 4. I have a 3 rail kick I have to do here. 1, 2, 3, and just barely. If I wouldn't hit the 6, I think I would have gotten it, although it might have gone a little bit below it. And for the first time, second time, Matt has the lead into the game. This is really good because he cuts off the 6, cuts off this. Do get a hit, almost scratch. Just barely enough room for the 2 ball to go ahead of the 1, so I couldn't put it here. Let's see here. Should be able to do something with all these balls down there. And I made it, and now it spots, and he has a straight-in shot. I think he was trying to play the cue ball, or the 1 ball down here, but without hitting the 4. And now I have it just spin around the 6, so no, or hit the 6. Matt now has his first 2-point lead of the match here, and he got me really good here. This I have to 2 rail kick it and miss the 6. The 6 is the big ball right here. Yep. As I was saying, Matt is up 5-2. Matt's taking away, taking off at this one. He can do almost the same thing. I don't think he wanted to make that one, though. I'm going to play this and try to come back around like that and just hope I don't leave this window. Don't think I did. No, I did not. Matt is kicking a whole... I had to get out of there. Matt's kicking a whole lot better. Obviously, the kick bank was the cross corner was the obvious shot there. That one I was trying to make and draw back and use the 6's cover. The fact I missed it might have actually been better for me, but I think Matt has a window to hit it. And now this got goofy. I have to go 1 rail Or I can go right into the one here, yeah. Did not want to make that. I wanted it to hit the rail and come over here. It's kind of a standard rotation 9-ball or 10-ball safety to undercut the bank, 2 rails. I think he's going to get me on the 8-ball here. And this is weird now. I have to masse around it, hit the rail, and curve right into it like that. Made the 7, so if I was playing 9-ball, I would still be shooting, but I'm not. So spot up the 9 and we'll keep going here. Now he can take advantage. Wow. I don't know if you guys caught what happened there. That ball hung up forever. I did not edit that falling in. And it spotted up, so I had a 2-rail kick and I missed it. Matt had kind of a goofy one off the 6, but it's going to work. Now this could be a jump shot, but there's no jump cues allowed, or jumping. And I did what I did before earlier on, and I lost the game. Matt got me 7-2. So if we were keeping track, it would have been 16-7 across 3 games. And there it is. Like I said, we were not keeping like a race. It was, I think it was originally supposed to be a race to 2. And then we decided after that game, like I said, just to play the 3rd game. But that is it. That is KickSafe. And you'll notice I did not mention anything about subscribing to the channel, although the graphic will come up down here somewhere right now. Last video, and I'll put a link to the what would you do or how would you play it's video that I did for 8-ball, where I broke and then I paused it, gave you 30 seconds to type your patterns of the chat. There's a username Wixon, WIXONWIJ, something like that, who put comments in but did not put a timestamp, and unfortunately I can't follow what rack you're talking about without going rack by rack through the video. If you could, please go through there and edit your comments or delete and recreate with the timestamp or the rack number or what the score was at the time, and that would be appreciated. But anyway, long story, long segue there. I mentioned in almost between every rack, I put the subscribe thing up, a little bell and everything like that, and lost 2 subscribers last week. So I will not be, you guys have spoken, I will not be begging for subscribers. It would be nice. Like, I have kind of a soft goal of 500 by the end of the year. I'm at 225 or 224 or whatever it is right now. It'd be cool to get more subscribers. It'd be cool to hit that 1,000 number just because it's like a neat number. I don't know if I'd ever monetize this. I might. I've been thinking or throwing around the idea of doing some merch and some things like that, but don't really know. I mean, Adam G. Pool is not very catchy. The name Pool is Dumb maybe is a little bit more catchy, but we'll see what happens there. Anyway, this is enough KickSafe for now. I am going to edit this video and hopefully post it. We will see you next time. Have a great day.